The rules of the urinal for mostly men. Urinals are mostly in men's bathrooms. Never take the middle urinal if the ends are open. Maximum distance is required at all times.
I've been in the bathroom and I'm pee shy, so it matters. So I'm standing there literally on the furthest urinal and somebody will come up, piss right next to you. And it's like, dude, why?
Neither of us are gay or anything. Not that we have a problem with it, but it's hard not to think that if somebody comes right next to you and nobody else is in the male bath in the bathroom, when there's plenty of other spots, that he wants something more than to go pee.
When I'm standing there and a guy does that, I'm thinking that he's like, I'm so manly. I'm gonna show this guy how manly I am that I'm gonna stand next to him. And
The truth is probably the opposite, meaning they want to come next to you because they see you as a man and want to check out your penis. Gay or straight or whatever, you give somebody space.
I should have been like, oh, hey, nice cock, dude, but it's a little small. Like, who would expect that? But now it's like, that's what you get for coming and pissing right next.
Then he turns and punches you in the face while peeing on you at the same time. And your whole day is ruined. If that were to happen and you were still in midstream, would you have the ability to just stop yourself, zip up, and go somewhere else and leave?
I could, because I'm pee shy. The moment he stands next to me, my dick stops peeing no matter what. But it just stops, and I just stand there like, duh. And I got to wait for him to finish up and then split.
That's probably why you normally go into a stall and pee sitting down, right?
I normally do, but if the...
What are you doing in there? You shitting? No, I'm snorting coke. Eyes forward. However many other people are in the bathroom, you're peeing in a urinal. You probably want to just keep your eyes looking forward, or a lot of times I'll just look down at my phone. Once you start turning and making eye contact with somebody, you don't know if they're also looking up at the same time, and then you make eye contact, and then what? You got to say, "What's up?" And you're holding your penis. That's definitely a weird situation.
How cool would it be if you had your phone, you're looking at your phone, and you had a camera on the next urinal, and it's the other guy's holding his dick, and you could be like this, holding it, looking at it. And then you show, hey, dude. And he's looking at himself pissing. You know what I mean? That would be kind of...
You said it.
My brain is trying to twist this
it.
into some sort of funny joke.
Joke's on you.
Why don't they just make the separating walls higher? Why do you even have walls that literally come up to here?
A lot of places don't have any. And I imagine it has something to do with just the cost of materials. And if they don't have to do it, they won't do it. Yeah, I think every urinal should have a little walls on each side, no matter what.
Yeah, all the way up.
And all the way down. So if the person next to you wants to turn and piss on you, they can't.
You know what's crazy? One of the last places I worked, there was the shit stalls and then started the urinals. And if you had the last shit stall and you're taking a dump, our boss was 6'11". He would come over to the urinal and you'd be taking a dump and be like, hey, Tom. And he could see you. It was like, hey, what's up?
What more of a vulnerable position as a man can you be in when you're just like sitting there, hi. You're not only looking up at somebody who's almost 7 feet tall, but you're taking a poop and you're having your penis.
Worse if you're masturbating. Oh, hey, you got me. Where I used to work, they'd come over and they would stand next to you, whip it out, and they'd put their hands on their hips like this and just do this. And you could hear them pissing.
It's got a mind of its own. It knows where it's going.
If you can hit the bowl without having your hand on your dick, then your dick is so short that it's sticking out this way.
If it's long and hanging, not that it would be erect. That's going to flap all over the place. You don't get no control of that.
And those are the same dudes that were old, and they'd be like, water's cold today. Like, the joke is that my dick is so big that it's touching the water. And
any older man that I've seen in the gym when I was younger, their penis was like a wreath, like a white wreath of pubes, and then like a little mushroom coming out.
It's like a little baby bird sticking out of a bird's nest, and it was tiny.
Dropping things into the urinal. I'm talking about pubic hair. Whenever you go into a public bathroom, a urinal, there's always a curly pubic hair somewhere on the urinal. I don't know how it gets there. I guess they just shed. And if they just shed when they just take it out, there must be pubes everywhere this person goes whenever they're changing their clothes. Yeah, it's always gross to find a pubic hair anywhere.
It's like when you unzip it, unleash it, it's like poof. It's like one of those party pops that you pull the string, oh, pubic hairs. Pubic pops. That would be a funny gag gift.
Pubic hairs
pubes all over the cake and shit.
The average human sheds between 50 and 100 hairs a day. 50 or 100 hairs are like, could be anywhere on your body. So pubic hair, that's too many.
I used to work with a bunch of Asians. Their pubes, I'm not saying all Asians, but most, that I worked with had long pubes, like literally 2 inches long, and they weren't super curly. I go into the bathroom every time on the urinal, these long pubes, like freaking 2 inches, super thick.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
freaking tarantula legs.
Many times you go to the urinal, somebody drops a piece of gum in there. Somebody drops some kind of piece of trash, like it's a toilet that gets flushed, and it's not. Like whoever's working there, some poor kid's got to go over and pull it out wearing a glove and pull out the stuff that someone throws in there. I don't get it.
What about the guy when you're standing at the urinal? Another guy comes up and he's got such a wide stance as he's touching your feet with his feet, and he's pissing like this. Are you so tall that you have to spread your legs to bring your height down so your dick is
Maybe
in
your
line
penis
with
is
the
so fat that you have to spread your legs to be able to like unlodge it from your pants and hold it there. Otherwise, your balls will get caught or something.
Yeah.
Hopefully you learned something about what to do and what not to do at a urinal if you were ever curious and didn't know the right
Urinal.
thing to do.
The proper urinal etiquette.